Oh, well here, today we are back in Skyrim, and we're going to be looking at just one mod today. I was going to look at some of like the more like Halloween themed kind of ones, or like spooky, scary kind of ones. But the ones that are there either don't massively interest me, or I've done before, or require a bit of like RNG for certain things to happen or to see things. And unfortunately, I don't have time for that kind of stuff. So we're going to stick with one video which has absolutely fuck all to do with Halloween. uh, but it's one mod. I have tried to do this before in a video, but it's always crashed on me every time. But I'm not totally sure if it's because of the mod or if it's because my file was just a bit sort of like all over the shop with other mods that have been installed, uninstalled, this, that, and the other, and la 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 la. You know, basically kind of a bit messed up. But basically, what we're going to be looking at today is Lake View Manor update. Now, this is made by Shiba the creator, alongside with Mammoth Tsunami. And basically, what it does is kind of what it says on the tin, is that it's a massive update to Lake View Manor, which is obviously the house from the Hearthfire DLC, which obviously you would find basically just south of Lake Ilanalta. There is a couple of things about it in the way of that it talks about it in the description. Sorry about that man who just went past me. Where did he go? How did he get past me? I do not know. Anyway, there's a couple of things it kind of like gives you in the description. So it's like, this is a work in progress. So as of at the moment, it's not going to be a good idea to store anything inside the building or anything like that, because there'll be an update that'll come along, and then if you update it, you'll lose all your items, because that's just how it works. So be careful with storing stuff inside of it if you do decide to use it. You don't need to build the house to get it. I haven't done any of the Hearthfire stuff, and the house is right there. I haven't built it, I haven't done anything like that, it's there. You don't need to build it. And if you do the Hearthfire stuff, then don't worry about building, because you don't need to. And if you do, you might actually kind of mess something up. So it's a good idea to not do that. Right, so we're going to attempt to do this without crashing. Now, who that bloke was, I don't know. I don't think... Considering that he's now fucked off, I'm going to guess he has nothing to do with this mod, but I might be wrong. But let's just go on the assumption that he's got fuck all to do with the mod. Okay, so now when it comes to some of the plants and stuff, I don't know if this is part of the mod. There's a very good chance that it could be, because you got like all this and then paths as well. There's a couple of different things that were here before. I don't remember seeing this last time. So you got use bulletin board. What have we got? So chop wood request, gather meat request, mine all request, and vampire dust request. So it looks like you have the ability to create something. Let's just go mine ore. And then mine ore request added. Okay, we'll have a look at that in a second. I don't know how often they will update this, or if they're going to add more to it, but it's a nice little touch, something a little bit different in it. So let's have a quick look at that. Oh, I've still got a few things I got to start on my one. That's all that right. Where the frick is it? Problem is, I don't know where it is. Is it in here? Oh, here we are. And then equip. I can't equip this item. Okay, it hasn't done anything yet. I don't know if it's meant to do something yet, or if this thing is still a work in progress. It could be the case. I do not know 100%. Obviously, you're still gonna have your basic stuff like your stable, stuff like that. Yeah, you might come across like little things like this where things aren't quite lined up. There might be little gaps. Things aren't quite in the right place. La la la. But again, it's a work in progress. There's going to be, might be some things that aren't quite right just yet. But that's just a small little detail, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. Obviously, you got a path that goes probably down to the path that's down there, so but I'm not going to go away down there, so I don't need to. And it's got some decorational stuff out here, cooking spits, ranged weapon collection. There's never getting it, but it's ranged weapons. So, you know, it looks like you got some storage. And I'm going to imagine that, yeah, technically you would be able to store your stuff here with no issues. But again, since it's a work in progress, probably best bet to not do that quite just yet. You got another one here. I don't know if these are going to turn into something eventually, but they might do. Okay, looks like they got rid of what would have been the... Normally you would have the thingy down there. The person doing the rituals and shit, but it looks like they've changed it to something else. That looks like a hot tub. Is that a hot? Is that like a little outdoor hot tub thing? Or is it a well? Could be a well. Might be a well. I'm thinking too modern here, or maybe not. Okay, nope. It is literally a hot tub. I mean, I don't think I trust it growing plants. I know maybe the water could do with a bit of a change, but you never know. What the fuck is this down here? Okay, so you got your own fishing spot, by the looks of it. Blah blah blah. Fishing spot is there, apparently. There's a boat. Didn't do anything with the boat. Random miscellaneous storage miles away from the house. I'm going to imagine this is part of it, because it's got the same kind of exterior aesthetics to it. Okay, so you got your own fishing shack. For those who want to do a spot of good old fashioned fishing. Fair enough. Oh, you can have a bit of fun with target practice. Fair enough. Let's drink back to the top. Follow the yellow brick road. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take that. Don't worry about that. I all of a sudden feel like Dorothy. I'm Dorothy. You're no longer a character, so I'm now going to call you Toto. Come, Toto. Follow, Toto. Follow. Anyway, let's get back up. So you got a few bits of it. There were some other things over there as well. I'm not going to look into like every detail outside. I'm just giving like a little sort of like tour to the outside. Small plants there. Yeah, I was attacked by trolls, so I'm going to have to deal with a dead troll being here right now. So yeah, it looks like you got just a few extra bits of bobs for decorations, plants. I'm getting attacked by the bloody goddamn dead troll. Fuck off, would ya? You know, you got a few bits and pieces. I don't know, maybe that might become interactive at some point, possibly. Then you got a little plant pot there. Yeah. Then once you come up here, so you know, you got it all decorated out. Now, obviously, they spent a lot of time on this and sort of going into a lot of detail with it. You know, so it's obviously something that's taken a bit of time. But I like a lot. It's looking good so far. But I've never had a problem with the outside. I've always been able to look at the outside. My problem has always been trying to get in the damn house. Because normally it tends to be, for some reason, again, it might be something to do with previous files. Whenever I try and get in the damn house, apart from Willow's already in it, kind of, apparently, my game crashes. So I'm hoping that I can get in. So wish me luck. Otherwise, this is going to be an exceptionally short bloody goddamn video. Well, I have apparently had success. Finally, I have had success. And the first thing that happens is that I am barraged by animals and a ton of noise. I mean, there's even animals on the ceiling, for God's sake. I mean, how many things did I kill? How many things were killed to make this room? Sheba? Mammoth? Look, Mammoth, you even killed your own kind. How rude. I can't really say the same for Sheba, though. There's no thing here that's Sheba. You know? Ugh. Spooky spider. Massive. Jesus Christ. If you're a trophy hunter, you might like this room. Yeah. And hopefully you like a noisy house, because those things are noisy. Alright, let's carry on. So let's get past the trophy room and into the next room, which obviously is the main hall. The Doomsday book. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that book's upside down. All this great detail, all this hard work, and there's a problem. The book's upside down. Minor details, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much of this stuff is interactive and what's just sort of like static decoration. It does look like you might need some of the Creation Club stuff installed. It's like for possibly. I don't think it says in the description. I might be wrong. But it is something to take into account. I mean, you doesn't that you will probably need at least the fishing one, but then since that's free, that's pretty easy. So you got a nice little armchair. There, mannequins. Like open Lake View Manor. Okay, I don't know if that. I might go to a different room. I'll have to sort of do this segmented, I think, just to save any possible problems. There we are. Ooh, can I get that helmet? Oh crap! The static helmet. Oh, that's. Apparently, I can read an. Okay. Okay, whatever. Fancy pot though, isn't it? The bar. Oh! I could take that shield, but I can't take that helmet. Alright, fair enough. A fancy little bar area. Yeah, so it does look like that well, a kind of like key kind of difference between this and the normal Lake View Manor kind of thing, apart obviously decorational wise, obviously, is that the house does look like it might be segmented. Because it's saying Lake View Manor, I can't see that being open, but I'll find out in a second. There you go, all your shrines. You got way down to your cellar. Yeah, you definitely are going to need some Creation Club mods, because that's bloody Almalexia. So yeah, you are going to need some Creation Club mods installed for this to work, by the looks of it. I don't think that's free for that one, because that's obviously goes to the Tribunal. That one is from. Let's go and have a look upstairs. Mandomals. We got Imbuing Chamber. Upside down spider. I think he's meant to be that way, I'm not entirely sure. Row collection, so you got decorative storage, so it's not all just static chests. You got a bit more decoration and thought put into it, which is always nice to see. Another arm can there. Bunch of shiny shit. So much shiny shit. Okay. That definitely goes outside. Onto the it goes onto a patio outside. How the fuck am I supposed to read them books? I can't get to them. Oh, I can, apparently. Alright. Their main bedroom by the looks of it. Extra storage, clothes storage. I guess. Oh no, and these are static, so I'm gonna guess either they're gonna become usable cabinets, or they're gonna like put like static objects behind. Fair enough. Fair enough. And a mannequin, anniversary edition clothes collection. That's all your speciality stuff, DLC collection. Oh, so you can actually segregate them out. So, anniversary edition stuff, DLC stuff. I mean, myself, I wouldn't segregate it into its names, but I know some people like having their stuff organised. So it's like fair enough. It makes things easier for people to organise their stuff out, so isn't it? Note collection, business ledger. Sorry, that one is right around on this occasion. where you can place specific items, literally specific items. Children's clubs. Yeah, you know, and then you got all your basic stuff. You know, you can special clothes collection in the kids' room with the static horse. Oh no, there are 2 beds. I was just thinking, I don't know if there's just 1 bed or 2 beds here. You got the kids fighting the dragon. I mean, that little boy is going to lose. I mean, he's already had all of his hair burnt off, and the little girl is shitting herself. Side, more stuff. A few bits and pieces here. Yeah, so a lot of decoration, decorated pieces, all nice and yeah. In the way of interactivity, yeah, you got some like the basic interactivity, like the benches and some of the chests. Trading post. Oh, you can actually create money. Just randomly create some money. Alright, fair enough. That's a fair enough mechanic. So yeah, there's a lot of static decoration with a few, you know, sort of like few interactive elements. But the interactive elements that you do have are like kind of interactive elements that are needed, rather than it being just a whole load of tons of interactive elements that aren't really needed. Which I think, due to that, and into the ways of how the game's engine works, the physics and stuff like that, it kind of makes it run a little bit better, because a lot of the things are static, therefore then don't have the effects of gravity to work on it, so they can't move, they're not their own individual object with its own physics. Therefore then the game can run it a bit better when a large chunk of it is static. So there is a benefit to a lot of it being more static decoration rather than interactive decoration. Alright, so we've got 3 different rooms to go into. We've got left, we've got right, and we've got straight ahead. I am going to go and look to the right first, because I am a right-handed fucker. So let's go and have a look. Alright, so I have found what I'm going to assume is the kitchen. I mean, you got dancing crabs. Even one of them's got out of its thing and made it onto the mead barrel. It's a drunk crab, I think. But we've also got our own little Heracles the chef.
Take a look.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess he just yeah. So it looks like he just does a bunch of sort of like foods and stuff like that. So alabaster, Olympian, banana millet muffin. I think some of these, it looks like some of these things are kind of unique. I don't know if they're unique to this specifically, but they're definitely unique. Some of these things I haven't come across, so yeah. There you go. You got your own private chef and a massive kitchen. Plenty of storage. You got plenty of beer, mead, and ale, and food, and rabbits, and you got your large fish tank. There. But of course, obviously, you can also just do the cooking yourself if you want to. Which is, well, I mean, you still probably have to do the cooking yourself. You can't get Heracles to do it, but you can at least buy the stuff off of him. Yeah, nice fancy decorated kitchen. Very nice, very nice. Right, so let's go and have a look at the room on the left. What was on the left-hand side? All right, and I have found basically what is an excessively noisy room. So noisy, it's ridiculous. I don't know, is this supposed to be here? Kind of feels like that's not meant to be there to me. I might be wrong, and it might be that it's meant to be there. But to me, it feels like it shouldn't be there. But I don't know. Taylor. Oh, the east house is closed then. Do you? That. You might just. Oh no! You also sound a bunch of other stuff. Not just close. I don't think. Okay, well you're more magic based, by the looks of it then. Clothes and magic based. Okay, so you don't have armors. So yeah, so you're more like kind of like magic side of it all. We've got some this area here. So what is that? It's a small farmer, but it's obviously been recoloured. I mean, I will be honest. Like some of these I'm not a huge fan of. What it looks like so far. I mean, that one's alright. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, yeah, some of these I'm not like a huge fan of. I mean, I can see what they're trying to do with it. Don't get me wrong. So, I mean, I'm not going to be like, oh, that's terrible, that's crap, blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, I can see what they're trying to do, and some of it does kind of work a little bit. That kind of works a little bit. Well, it works well enough to probably what they're intending to do. But yeah, some of them I am a bit like, no, I'm not a huge fan of, but I can see the appeal behind it, or I can see the idea behind it. I can see why some people might like it, or some people might come across stuff that they do like. Okay. No belt. Okay. Okay. Apparently, I can make Savior's Hide. Apparently. Okay. That's good. So it looks like some of these do get like rid of certain little bits of the clothing from that. So they are slightly unique. Slightly a bit more unique. Who are you? Oh, you're one of our black
Take a look.
Anything unique, or you just like basic stuff? Okay, you might be like basic stuff. Don't you also do kind of look like you do have some items that are in relation to some of the Creation Club stuff. So you might get some not slightly newer items, uniquer items, or items that aren't so frequent to come across. Basically. Store. Okay, no, just decorative pieces at the moment. I don't know if, again, these might be turned into something else later on. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not going to directly say what they're going to do, because I'm not 100% sure what they're going to do. Hello, Mr. Crow. And when my dog here. Okay, got that. You got mannequin. You got your workbench. What are you doing? Get off of there. Alright. No? Okay, oh, hold on, which one, okay, so that doesn't have the animation on it, okay, fine. And you do. No, I'm using it, okay. Okay, so they kind of try to combine the forge and the smelter into the same thing. I mean, obviously, yeah, you got some of the animation, you feel like the animation, you kind of glitch with there a little bit, that sort of thing, la la. And it's not the end of the world that that's the case. Yeah. But it's just something, something that they might look into to see if they can, like, readjust where you do it a little bit, maybe. But that's just, again, details. Things, and again, it's work in progress, so some things are going to eventually obviously change. Oh, you got a few bits, you can just take them, which is always nice. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what you're left to do. I have no idea what you're left to do. Don't do anything just yet, more looks of it. I mean, I do like the fact that it's got like the static electricity. I do like that touch. I think that's pretty cool. Alright. So yeah, so that's basically the smithing area. General sort of like look around there a little bit. You are still determined to get through that chair somehow. Alright. So let's go look in the last room. I'm not going to look in the cellar because I don't want to look in everything, and also like I'll leave the cellar for you lot to look at. So we're going to go look in the last area, or at least what I think is the last area. I believe. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, oh well, I'm not in the world. Alright, and here is the last area we're going to look at. There might be still, because it's still got the cellar, and there might be another room somewhere, possibly. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just sort of like kind of trying to figure out on the layout. I don't think there is, but there's at least a cellar. But I'm gonna save the cellar so you lot can go and look at it yourself. Have a look through this yourself. Leave feedback to Shiva, the creator and member of Tsunami, about the progress that they're making on this. So let's have a look. What do we have here, Dan? Mass trophy testing chest. Oh yeah, so you got all the masks. What exactly they're doing with this, I don't know. Considering that half of that is weapons and not masks, but I don't know. Obviously they're testing something, hence why it's called a test chest. Anyway, so you got more static stuff here, a bit more decoration. Some more mannequins, but they're the staff decoration. Nothing on there just yet. So this is obviously, I think I'm going to say, probably still a very in progress room. So very like work in progress style room. Because though the fact that there's a lot of stuff, there's not a lot of stuff for me to interact with on this one. So it's kind of sort of like hard to guess what this room's supposed to be. Okay, Nightingale Hall. Okay, so that takes you to there. This takes you to the Dawnstar Sanctuary. Okay, so this might be just a bit more. Maybe the intention for this is, I don't know, because there's something there I can use for fast traveling wise. Okay, so you got that. Man. I don't know, so maybe they are planning for this to eventually become a fast travel room, maybe? Possibly. I might be wrong. You know, but yeah, so you have a shortcut to the Nightingale Hall and a shortcut to the Dawnstar Sanctuary. I don't know what happens if I go through any of these because I haven't done I haven't done the Dark Brotherhood on this far, and I haven't done the Nightingale, the Thieves Guild basically on this far. On the premise that I've never done the Thieves Guild ever, so the bow and the blade. Okay, so this is another very themed kind of room, but it seems like kind of faction based to a degree. Faction slash DLC kind of based thing. It's a very confusing room. It's a room that I don't think they've quite. I don't know if it's a room that's been quite figured out what they're doing with it just yet. That's the impression I'm getting. I'm probably completely utterly wrong on that, but that's just sort of like kind of impression I'm kind of sort of getting with it. But again, I might be wrong. But yeah, I think that's going to be basically it for this one. But yeah, in general, I like this is good. I like this how this looks. It's very decorative, very detailed. Yeah, there's a few little. So far, there's a couple little bits and bobs that need tidying up, this, that, and the other. But again, it's a work in progress. So there's there's things that they're gonna. Oh, that's a bit off. Let's change that. Or that's a bit off. Let's fix that. You know. Those are all things that they're going to come. Obviously, they're going to be able to sort out again further down the line because it is a work in progress. it's a work in progress. So, blah blah blah. It's like that. I think that's just there to be a placeholder. It's like they give you an idea how it could look, but you don't get the actual blade, but you can see what it looks, what they intend for it to look like. So I think a lot of this stuff is placeholders at the moment. But yeah, I do think they've done a really good job on this. You know, I am able to keep an eye on this on how updated it gets. Just because I'm on Shiba the Creator's Discord, so if I remember, I will actually leave a link to Shiba's Discord. So then, if you try this out for yourself and you notice something or anything kind of that, you can let them know. Bada bing, bada boom. You know, give them some feedback, give them some information, this, that, and the other, bits and blah, 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 blah. And just generally just help them out with certain bits and bobs. You know. But yeah. And I'm happy that I finally got around to doing this. It's taken me fucking forever to get this to work. But again, I think it was just something with like my previous file was probably a bit messed up in the ways of all its data, because lots of mods would go being installed and uninstalled and this and that and blah blah. And I think it just got messed up, and this kind of debate and this kind of basic FA just kind of killed it to a degree, basically. Alright, so yeah, this is Lake View Manor update by Shiba the Creator and Mammoth Tsunami. So I will leave a link in the description below to this mod itself if you want to check it out for yourself, and if you want to have a look at the seller. And also in the description below there will be a link to Shiba the Creator's Discord, so you can leave feedback. If you try that for yourself, you can leave them feedback about things, and also leave a link to my Discord. In this case, if you want to keep up to date with anything that I'm working on, or any other YouTube stuff that I'm doing, or mod stuff that I'm doing, or just generally want to ask me a general question, you can find my Discord link in the description below. Alright, if you did like this video, well, leave a like, and why not subscribe to the channel. I've got plenty of more Skyrim videos on there. Gran Turismo 7 is coming to the channel, with some more videos down the line, and there might be some other stuff coming to the channel soon. Just sort of like trying to think of some other things, because Skyrim mods for PlayStation at least have slowed down a bit, so yeah, sometimes there's bits of gaps, so I'm trying to think of things to fill in those gaps with, basically. But right, so yeah, subscribe, like the video, do all that stuff, do all that jazz. But time for me to get out of here, so until next time, I'll see you all later.